guys, today we're going to be chatting about one of my favorite things, which is drugstore makeup. We're going to be doing some lip swatches, another one of my faves, and I'm really excited that this video is sponsored by and in partnership with Burt's Bees. They're a brand that I love not only because of what they stand for, but they make some really good makeup because as a beauty lover, makeup junkie, actual performance is very, very important to me. So I'm going to be showing you some of their new products in action today. They've got a shade extension on their liquid lipsticks, which I love, and they've actually launched some new lipsticks, which I love just as much. So let's go ahead and get started. So if you haven't come into contact with the Burt's Bees makeup line yet, the thing that I firstly like about them is they are available, so you can find it at Shoppers Drug Mart, online, on Amazon if you're an online shopper like myself. It's also more affordable as it is a drugstore brand, and like I said, it has good ingredients that are nourishing to your skin, to your lips, to your eyelashes, depending on the product, but you're not sacrificing performance. And I think if any of you, I know a lot of you have tried the liquid lipsticks on my recommendations and they're incredible, but they're also good for your lips, which is such an amazing bonus. The brand does not do any animal testing. They're finding their ingredients from nature. They're sustainably sourced. They're constantly working to make their packaging more recyclable and more sustainable. And I think that that's all pretty cool. So let's go ahead and we're gonna move backwards and we'll start with my base. So kicking it off with the Burt's Bees Goodness Glows Tinted Moisturizer. This is really, really good for those of you who are looking for something incredibly light in coverage and in texture, whether it be for, like, you know, if you wear a lot of makeup, but sometimes you have like no makeup days and you want a little bit of coverage, or if you're like anti-foundation and just want something really, really light on your skin. For someone like me, I love wearing something lighter, and if I need to spot conceal, I can go in with a spot concealer or with a powder foundation to kind of build up coverage and help with the longevity and the wear, but by no means do I find this to be greasy or kind of look too much of a shine on the skin. And the thing is with this is because it's so sheer, you can really see your skin through it, and it adds such a nice light coverage, but it kind of evens things out. It's going to be more forgiving when it comes to finding your shade, but that being said, I'm always interested and advocating for bigger shade ranges, even if it is a lighter coverage product and you are going to be able to fit more people under one shade because it is so sheer. I mean, you know me, I've said it 100 times. I'm always looking for bigger shade ranges so that I don't have to mix products, and that's just so that everybody can be included. But I do really love the finish of this, and if you are looking for something that is super lightweight, available at the drugstore, this could absolutely be it. Moving up next to the eyes, I'm using the Burt's Bees Defining Eyeliner. I'm using this in such a pretty shade. I love wearing kind of purpley shades on the eyes, and greens. Purples and greens have really been my jam. This one is in the shade Mulberry, and it's really, really pretty because it has purple in it, but it's not like too obviously purple, depending on how bold you want to go. And I feel like if you have brown eyes, purple is such a nice pairing to it. But the extra special thing about this, besides the fact that I don't have issues with smudging or transferring, if you have sensitive eyes, I know sensitive eyes can be really, really tough for people to find eye makeup that's more suitable for them. This is formulated without SLS or any synthetic fragrances, and it glides on really easily, so you're not going to be like tugging at your eyes. So even if you're not necessarily sensitive to particular products, the way that this glides on is really nice, feels really good. You can wear it in the waterline as well, but I've just kind of got it kind of smudgy, kind of wingy on the top of my eyes, and I really, really like this. And continuing with the sensitive eyes, mascara is another tricky place for people sometimes to find a mascara that works and doesn't bother your eyes. So this one is ophthalmologist tested. It is hypoallergenic. They've come out with two new formulas. So this one is the Olive Flutter Multi-Benefit Mascara. So this one does kind of that perfect combo that I'm always talking about for the lashes of lengthening and defining. It contains jojoba oil, so that's going to be nourishing on your lashes, but I don't have any issues with transferring or smudging. It just, I mean, you saw it in action. You can tell me what you think, but I really like this. It's got a little bit more of like a, I would say like a traditional bristly brush, and doesn't end up like looking too clumpy on the lashes, and I really like the look that it gives both on the top and the bottom lashes. Now this isn't a new item. We could call it an oldie but a goodie, but when Burt's Bees first launched their makeup collection a while back, this was probably the product that I fell in love with the most, next to the liquid lipsticks. And I think we also all know that I have an addiction to peach blushes. I'm not ashamed to admit it. This is the Burt's Bees blush in the shade Bare Peach, and it's just perfect. It is so beautiful, gives that perfect peachy pop to the cheeks. It's kind of got like a bit of a satin finish. I really, really love the look. I also really trust the ingredients in here, so you've probably seen me wear this on my eyes too if you've ever been hesitant to do that. But it just kind of ties everything in, gives everything a really nice peachy look, and it actually lasts on the cheeks too, which I think is really important, especially because like this color, it doesn't look light, but it doesn't have as much depth as some of my other peach blushes, so I'm always afraid of a shade like this kind of like disappearing off my cheeks, but I've had really, really good experiences with this. I wouldn't say I'm about to hit Pam, but I think I might be coming close. So if I had to choose, I think my favorite thing that Burt's Bees does is their lip products. I mean, they're very well known for like the original lip balm that is an absolute classic, but when they launched these liquid lipsticks, I was blown away, mostly because the nude shades were so good. There might be like 4 or 5 plays on nude that I can wear without a without a without a lip liner. They just look so beautiful. If you have my skin tone, sometimes finding nudes that like aren't concealery, that aren't too like whatever, they're just so good. I will link to that lip swatch video down below, but they have done a shade extension on these liquid lipsticks, and there are 6 new shades that I'm gonna swatch for you right now. These also are hydrating, so they contain apricot oil. They've got like a really beautiful, like kind of full color look, really comfortable to wear, and just the shades are what make it so good to me. So let's go ahead and hop into the shade extension for the new Burt's Bees liquid lipsticks. So now moving into their newest lip product, there are 12 shades in this line. These are the Burt's Bees matte sticks, and they are, I've never tried a lip product like this. They're really, really interesting. They feel really comfortable and kind of thin on the lips. They give a medium coverage, which I think is what kind of makes them different. Most matte liquid lipsticks, or sorry, matte lipsticks are very full color, and there's something nice about having this medium option where you can wear it a little lighter, you can build it up to the medium coverage, and although they're matte, they do contain lots of hydrating butters like cocoa, kokum, and jojoba. Yeah, jojoba. I had to double check my list. And there's 12 different shades in here. I love almost all of them. A couple of the light ones, a little too light for me if you have a more fair skin. But some of the, I feel like the deep purples in this are really interesting, because sometimes a deep purple lipstick can look just you might find it to be too harsh or too much, but I think where it's like a medium coverage, something about it is really pretty. And I tend to not wear really deep colors that are glossy because I feel like I'm scared about it moving around. So I feel like this is like a really, really good in between, and these are super comfortable. So let's go ahead and jump into the lip swatches for these. So those are the new matte sticks. If you're wondering about my favorite shades, I was just picking out my favorites. I feel like one of my favorites is Rhubarb Rapids. It's just like it has a really nice kind of pink pop. Then Canyon, no, not Canyon Creek. Is it Rhubarb? Oh, I'm confused now. Yeah. Rhubarb Rapids is like has a beautiful pink pop, and then Canyon Rapids is like my perfect My Lips But Better shade. It's just like a little bit enhanced. Then I mentioned I really love the deeper shade, so Puddle of Plum. This one is like such a nice brown liquid honey, and then I love the Mulberry Mist as well. I have two of them mixed together on my lips right now because, you know, I'm excessive when it comes to lip products. And then for the liquid lipsticks, I would say my absolute favorite is Primrose Pool, just because it's a really easy kind of pinky rosy shade for me to throw on. Then Pouring Nude is really nude and caramelly but very pretty, and then the other one is Sunrise. Yeah, Sunrise Cruise, which has like a really beautiful coral undertone. And some of these new liquid lipsticks have a little bit of shimmer in them, and I am not a shimmery lipstick gal, but they just add, you don't feel it. It feels really comfortable and just ends up looking really beautiful on the lips, so don't be afraid of that, because that is never something that I'm that into, but they've done it really well here. So thank you so much for watching. Let me know down below what has caught your eye, any of the lip products, what was your favorite, and be sure to check out my links down below. Everything will be linked as always that I used here today if you would like some more information. And if you'd like to connect with me, you can find me on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook at SamanthaJaneYT, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!